Okay, now we're going to back up. So that last thing that we did, touch volleys, is a. Can you demonstrate this with me, please? That the last thing we did with the touch volleys is our kind of a precursor to resets. You can't reset if you don't know how to touch volleys. So I'm going to get you back up to the white line, and you're just going to hit resets, or do you want me to hit the resets? Okay. So she's just going to hit resets. Oops, my bad. Sorry. Okay. Yeah. So that's what we're doing. So this person is feeding that person volleys, and that person is dropping balls into the kitchen. So remember, her ball is going to hit the ground ideally before it gets to me. So if it's flying too far, I can take it out of the air. There's a ball right behind you. Right behind you. Yeah, that's the idea right there. So I hit her ball that she can volley. She hits a drop shot into the kitchen. Okay? And do about, I don't know, 20 of those, and then change roles.
I feel like in the demo, your feed was a little bit aggressive, right? You don't want that aggressive, do you?
Depends on the person. So you're a higher level player, so I give you more aggressive feeds. So. You want to see it slower? Okay. We're going to demonstrate it a little slower. That's it. That's slower speed. Try that. Yesterday you wanted 4.0 feeds. I know what you're saying. Yeah. Yeah.
You don't want that, do you?
Yeah, no, you're right. All right. Huh? Okay. No, that's fine. Oops, that was good. Yep, it's awesome. Okay, now you back up. Yeah, white line. Okay, last one. Good stuff. Good worry. Okay, we're going to pick up, and we're going to go for a drink. You guys have switched roles already, right?
We did. Did you guys switch roles?
Okay, do a few more, and then switch roles. We're going to go for a drink, and then we're going to come back, and we're going to get started on volleys and firefights. What's that?
What are you pouring?
All right.
How's it going today?
Good. How's it going with you?
Good. Seems like every time we come around in the morning, it's a snowstorm.
Oh yeah. You're our next time I notice you book, I'll expect a snowstorm.
Your sunshine dance? Yeah, I'm working again for 3 weeks, so it's tough.
Okay. Yeah. Well, when you get here, you get here.
Yeah.
That's why we do the drop-in format instead of the sign up for a bunch of lessons format.
Yeah. Now, if you wanted to do the other one where you wanted to dance, it's skill level, and it's got on there. You have to be evaluated in, the criteria.
Yeah, but you're in the 350 group now.
Right.
Yeah.
Is that it though?
Well, no, there's a 400 group, but
no, not the 400. But I mean, the 350. There was another one that's on there. I think it's like 2 times a week or whatever. Or is it just this drop in south of that?
The T350 is all of the dates are in the same sign up.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's this one.
This one. Okay.
Yeah, this is the T50 training group. Is that what you're asking me about?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, this is the right one.
And then is there another early morning group?
There's 250, 300, 350, and 400.
Right, and this is the 350.
This is the 350. Yeah. Yep. The dates kind of jump around a little bit depending on availability, but. Yeah. Okay, everybody, we're gonna have a little chat in the lobby before we go back in the room. We'll have a drink. We'll have a chat while we're drinking. I'm going in the washroom. You? Are you a chatty drinker?
The more I drink, the more I chat.
So whose puppy are you looking after now?
The neighbors.
Wow.
They are on their Catholic system.
Okay.
What do you charge for this?
Nothing.
Really?
So my neighbor is a hairdresser, so she does all my haircuts.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Oh my God, what can I do?
Probably more expensive for the haircut than the dog sitting.
I don't charge people anything.
Dogs.
I don't charge. And like now, Charlotte and I were talking about switching. They want to go away, and I'll take their Lulu.
Charlotte and Neil? Charlotte?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even know they had a dog.
Yeah.
Big one.
Lula, yeah. I was asking if her son wanted to, like, her daughter used to cat sit, and I said, does your daughter still do that? Because we want to go to Spain. And she said, no, but Jason doesn't. He's going to Mount Royal. Well, we're right, straight to Mount Royal on that M1 or that yellow.
Yeah. The Max Yellow?
Max yellow.
All right. Okay, so we're going to be working on volleys and firefights today. We're going to work on the volleys for the next 40 minutes or so, and then we're going to play some firefight games. It's really important when we're volleying in firefights to have a cocked wrist and to keep our paddle head above our wrist, right? This high elbow, this causes you to, like, the further I push the racket out from my body, the more the face turns up. So it pops up. Whereas if my elbow's down, the further the racket gets away from my body, the more it points down, right? So in a firefight, you want to be volleying with your elbow, right? I mean, sometimes the ball's going to go down here, you're going to have to straighten out your arm. But if the ball's up here, above your belly button, your racket head should be higher than your wrist, and we want to try and keep this kind of relationship. Also, we want to keep our wrist cocked, which means we don't have a hump in our wrist. Sometimes you're going to have to do that, but generally speaking, you want a little bit of a divot in your wrist. Right? So my wrist is cocked. So I have a divot in my wrist. The reason I do that is if my wrist is straight, see there's no divot, I've got all this play in my wrist. But if my wrist is back here, it can't go back any further. Right? So the further back that I have it, the more stable my surface is when I'm presenting the paddle, right? So if I'm here, there's a lot less give, like the paddle gives this way, but it's not going to give this way, right? So you want to be in the habit of keeping this wrist cocked and the paddle head above the wrist, right? So we're going to work on that.
Do you ever put your thumb
No.
first to go? Well, that's what I feel like I do all the time.
Yeah. So in badminton, people do this. The problem with this arrangement, there's two problems with this. One is you're going to develop golfer's elbow, and two is your paddle head doesn't have the mobility that it needs, right? So you need to be able to make minute adjustments, and it's more difficult with your thumb on the paddle because you're limiting the backward range of the paddle, right? So generally, you want to keep everything off the back of your racket. In table tennis, where they put their fingers on the back of the paddle, the ball is so light It is never going to bend the paddle back in your hand. Flops. Yeah. All right. So we're going to work on just some basic volley. I'm going to show you some basic volley stuff. And we're just going to really work on that today is our good, solid wrist. Keep the paddle low. Keep the elbow down. I don't want to see very much of this. I mean, it happens sometimes. You have to do a chicken wing shot. You'll notice with chicken wings is the ball almost always pops up. Right? So it's a good habit to switch around and keep get your forehand around because your paddle head will be down, so you have a tendency to get the ball down, not up. So if you're getting in these volley firefights for training for these volleys, it's better that your ball's hitting the net than it is popping up in the air. Okay, so let's go in the room and focus on that. Angela and I will do a little demonstration. The divot?
Yeah, the divot.
Right here.
It's that one. Okay, so it's the back divot.
Back to yours. Yeah, that's it. So one of the ways that you know you have a divot is look down and see if you got wrinkles. You can't see it, Margaret, because you've got a glove on, but show Bob. So if you look at Bob's hand, he's got wrinkles here.
Yep.
So if you've got some wrinkles, then you know you're doing it right.
I don't want that.
I was thinking it was like this, like how do I get my...
You were thinking this way?
I was thinking that way as opposed
So,
to
and
that way.
I really don't want you to think in terms of it has to be all the way back like a doorstop. Just if it's back and strong, right? Because you can use these muscles here to keep it strong, right? It doesn't need to be 100% back, just back and strong. There should be a divot, but it doesn't have to be flexed all the way through.
You're holding it too light if you're bent,
It's going to flop, yeah. So you're going to have to find that balance. If you overgrip your racket, the ball becomes jumpy. You're going to have a tendency to pop it up. Really focus on hitting the ball in the sweet spot, which is halfway between the handle and the head, right in the center where the handle would extend through the head of the racket. So that all becomes very important. So we're going to go back to our green zone, which I'll get everybody in the area here so you can see us. We're going to go back to our green zone volleys, and we're really going to focus on our technique. So I'm going to be focusing on trying to keep my racket head up. We're going to keep the ball moving at a moderate pace, not a fast pace, something that we can easily control. And we're going to try and keep it through the window, this window, all right? I don't want to be popping it up if I can avoid it. Okay, it's fine. That one we lost control of, so just restart. See how I'm getting my body down, trying to keep that racket head above my wrist, and I'm trying to maintain that locked wrist. Did you guys see that? Okay, so that's what we're trying to do. Okay? We're going to have Angela on this court. I'll start with Bob over here. Everybody's going to be rotating around Angela and I. Question? Go. Yep. So if you have a continental grip, that's not a continental grip. So if you have a continental grip, which is the edge over, one edge over the other, it's going to be good for your forehand side and for your backhand side.
Because what I'm finding is I'm going like this for my backhand, and then I flip into this.
If you're comfortable with that, you can. Generally speaking, you want to have a neutral grip for firefights because you're not going to have time to change. So,
I have a
anyway.
comment.
Yep.
In this is just me, so maybe it's not everybody. I find that if I have my feet really stiff, like this, everything is really stiff, and you don't have to do this, but even if you move your toes, nobody can even see them. And I feel
stay light on your feet.
If you stay a little bit of motion here, you get much more fluidity here. Yeah. I like that a lot because I used to be like, right? And
stay light on your feet. It's good advice.
but even move your toes. It doesn't have to be you don't have to move.
Wiggle your toes. All right, I'll get you on this side right here. We're doing the green zone volleys blue to blue. Yep, and we're just trying to keep it low. So heels on the blue line. There we go. So my green zone's over here. So you want to hit the ball to me over. Yeah, green zone to green zone. So all of your shots that you hit to me, your racket head's been down here. I want you to try and get it down a little. So that means, it might mean getting down, getting your body a little bit lower. Oops. Oh, sorry, man. It was a bad feed to start. Oh. Sorry. I got to get some more balls. Okay, let's rotate. I'll come back to you later. We're going to rotate this way. So Margaret, you're going to come over here. Angela, stay where you are. Everybody else rotate around Angela. I got to get some more balls. All righty, Margaret. Here we go. You're going to be right here. No, you're going to be on the other side. Yeah, there we go. All right, ready? No, heels on the blue line. Yeah, we're doing green zone to green zone. So your elbow's really high. You're doing this. I want you to try and keep it down, okay? You're like, oh, I'm hitting to your red zone. I'm sorry, I was hitting to your red zone. That's why you were getting messed up. You're left-handed. No worries. Oh. All right, so try and keep your racket head up a little more. Yeah, we're practicing. You can start. Come on, ball. That ball did not want to be contained. Okay, so I'm going to pop stuff up to you, and I want you to hit down. Okay? Good. Yep. Yeah, no, that's what I want you to do, but hit it back to me. Right? So you're going to hit it back to my paddle right here. Go. No, no, you're fine. All right. So you're hitting everything with your paddle horizontal. Really get the paddle head up. That's better right there. Beautiful. Beautiful. That's better. Yeah. There you go. That's better. There you go. You got it. Yeah. Good. You got it. So we're going to move. We're going to rotate now. So, rotate. No, we're good. All right, you and I are going to try this. You go green zone, heels on the blue line, green to green zone to green zone, and you're trying to keep your paddle head higher than your wrist if you can. Okay? All right. Okay, all of your volleys, your paddle head is down and your wrist is up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop some up, and I just want you to volley them back to me with your paddle head higher than your wrist. Okay? Yeah. And I want you to aim for right back here, okay? Okay. Oh, that was a bad one. That's better. You're getting there. Yep. So hit him down here. There we go. That's better. Now you got it. There you go. Good. Yes, much better. Yeah. Much better. Yeah. Yeah, you got it. Awesome. Okay, let's rotate. All right, you can start. My green zone's right here. So I'm gonna try and feed you stuff that's gonna be about shoulder height so that you can keep your elbow down and hit down. I want you to return balls to about here, to my hip. Okay? Good one. Yep. All right. So I want you to try to return. Right now you're returning everything like this. I want you to try and return more like this. Okay? Yep. That's good. Oops. There you go. Good job. Oh, good work. Oops. Much better. How's it feel? Yeah? Good. Good. Bad old habits. Yeah, it takes forever to replace them. So. All right, let's rotate. Bob's going to come back over here. Bob's going to come over here. And then after this rotation, Ungo is going to rotate over here. You're back. Okay, so I'm going to try and feed you stuff at around your racket hand shoulder. I'm going to try and feed you stuff. Your green zone is here. I'm trying to feed you stuff here so that you can volley it back to me. Okay? Yep. Beautiful. Yeah, you got it. Beautiful. Yep. Just bat right back to me so I can catch it. Beautiful. You got this. You know what you're doing, so that's awesome. You know what you're doing. You got this. So. Okay, Angela, come on over. All right, so I'm going to volley to your green zone. Bob was left-handed. Okay, so I'm going to.
I know, right? And I did an injury. I think when I first met him, he said he was just
Okay.
so now he's left.
Okay, so I'm going to go for your non-dominant shoulder, just so you can volley straight back to me. You're just going to volley back to me so I can catch it. You're just going to volley. Your green zone, yeah. Green zone shoulder. Yeah, just right. No, just back to me. I'm going to catch them. No, I want the racket head up. No, racket head up. Keep the racket head up. You're doing this. Yeah. You just did it again. You think you are, but you're doing this. Nope. Tip to your head. Sorry, it was a bad feed. Good. Yep. That's up. Yeah. That's good. Yeah. Good job. Good job. Okay. So now you're hitting them down towards the ground, which is awesome. Now I want you to aim for my right hip. Sorry. Yeah. Okay. Getting there. We're working on it. So this elbow still has a tendency to come up. One of the reasons you pop your volleys is because your elbow comes up and as you're pushing forward. So your elbow comes up, you push forward, which causes your volleys to pop. Right? You used to do this. This is part of how you volley. Now you stay on the ground, right? Right? But one of the reasons why your volleys pop is this elbow's up and you're pushing forward, which causes your racket face. If you miss time, it causes your racket face to open up, right? What I want to get you to do is to volley this way. Keep that elbow down. That way, when you're extended out at your full range, it's going down, not up. See what I'm saying?
More like this.
Yeah. Yeah. And when you make contact, your arm should never be 100% extended.
Was it?
Sometimes it is. When you miss time, it is. So we want to get in that habit of getting it out, but not at the end of your range. So, anyway.
But it is an abrupt end, right? It is an abrupt end.
Great, you're going to follow through. You want to follow through. Hey, everybody. Let's do a pickup, and we're going to go for a drink, and we're going to go back, and we're going to play the firefight game. I need a tube. Where are the tubes? Oh, there's one. You guys can go grab a drink. Don't kick. Oh, yeah, that's okay. That's okay. Two orange ones, thank you. There's one. Oh, you said the tube. No, you said the tube. I thought you said the two.
Oh, sorry.
No, no worries. You said tube. I thought you said two. That'll work. Good. Video's still on. Awesome.
But have you been to Xfinity yet?
No, but I never went.
So,
Said it's pretty fun.
well, I went in because I don't know.
You've been here one house.
And so they have the hot pool, they have the treadmill in the pool, they have the physical therapist right there. It looked, and the indoor playground looked so much. Yeah, I just heard about the indoor playground. 12,000 square feet. You can have birthday parties there. You can rent your own facility like per hour. Yeah. Wow.
Dog physiotherapist?
And that new Petfinity.
Wow.
Like Costco. They have the new pet hospital, but they need an indoor playground, and it has private booking areas.
Yeah.
And they have the pool, and they have the treadmill for in the pool, and they have a whole rehab facility.
Where's that?
That Petfinity over by.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I was just going to join. It sounded good.
Yeah. So my guy's having his TPLO surgery, like he's getting plates and screws in his knee.
Yeah.
So our rehab place was supposed to be in Okotoks, but no, we got a referral to there. Yeah, I went.
I saw that, yeah.
Yep.
Do they do pet massage?
Yes.
Yeah. I heard about pet massage for the first time in my life about 2 weeks ago.
Pet massage. I have a friend who takes their dog to the pet chiropractor.
Yeah, my neighbor's best friend, her best friend is a horse chiropractor.
Really?
Some horses.
Wow.
Just amazing.
I've worked on massaging dogs and worked on horses as well.
But I can go in the pool with them, so that's the nice part. So
Nice.
they down, and before he starts to walk properly, like we can just go in the pool and float around.
Yeah. That's awesome. 1, 2, 3, 4. Everybody's here. Oh, for some reason, I'm used to there being 4 women. There's a guy and a guy here. No, I meant here beside Angela and I and 4 women. Okay, so we're gonna go back and we're gonna play. We're gonna do a precursor to the firefight game. Then we're gonna play 1, 2, 3 firefight. All we're gonna be doing, we're gonna have 4 people on the court, 1 person by the post. So we'll be doing a 5-person rotation. We're just gonna try and keep the ball in the air for as long as we can without losing control of it. Once we lose control of it, once the ball's down, pick it up, rotate 1 position, and then just keep going. And then we're going to play 1, 2, 3 firefight. 1, 2, 3 firefight is we have 3 volleys, and then we play out the point, the whole court. Okay, so in 1, 2, 3 firefight, you may not get 3 volleys in a row. 1 or 2, or even sometimes all 3 of them will turn into dinks. That's fine. You want to go 1, 2, 3, and then on the 4th ball, it can become live, so you can attack. Doesn't mean you are going to attack on the 4th shot. If you don't get an attackable ball, you don't attack. You attack the first attackable ball you can get after 3. Okay, everybody understand that? Yep.
No, what are you attacking on the firefight? Are you attacking a red zone?
No, you're attacking high balls, balls that are up high.
So you're just hoping for a mistake in attacking.
Yeah, exactly. You're waiting for a pop-up. You're
You
watching.
don't have to put it at their feet or whatever. You can put it
Anywhere in the court. Yeah, anywhere you want. Yep. So that's.
I thought we'd incorporate the red.
Well, you can. You can first fire the person's red zone, but if you've got an open hole, you can fire an open hole too.
Right.
And what about our spacing? Same. How far are we go? Right to white? Red.
Oh, we're gonna be right on the. We're gonna start right in the kitchen for that game. We're gonna start right at the blue line. We'll be just outside the blue line. Okay, so let's go in the room and we're gonna do our demo on how to start the rally.
I should put on your damn glasses. They fall from the ball. So.
Okay, so you're gonna be on that side. Yep.
I'm so skilled that I can do.
Cheryl, you can be my partner. Okay, we're just gonna show you how this starts. Bob, you can be on the post over here. Margaret's gonna replace me in a minute. Okay, so all we're doing right now is seeing if we can get through the alphabet. A, B, oh, we got to B. Okay, Aisha can start. A, B, no. A, B, oh, there we are, hit the ground. Okay, stop. Okay, we're trying to keep it in the air. A, B, C, D, E. Oh, so we got the E. That's what we're doing. Okay, Margaret, you can replace me. No, don't rotate yet. Not yet. Margaret's replacing me. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Okay, rotate 1 now. Okay, no, I'm out. You're in. I got to supervise this. Okay, now look at your feet. I'm going to start calling kitchen faults. Yeah, you're going to got to stay behind the blue line. Okay, rotate. Out. And remember, we're trying to keep it through the window. Oh, down. Yep, we are trying to keep it through the window. They will. Not new rule, just new information. Hang on. Well, okay, we won't worry about kitchen faults right now. Yes, the object here is control. Keep it down. Okay, we're gonna allow dinks now. So if the odd ball goes off the ground, that's fine. Just keep the rally going. Okay, rotate. Nicely done. Oops. Okay, so later today, my guess is probably around 4 o'clock, maybe a little bit sooner than that. this video is going to appear on our YouTube channel. So I want you to go back to this video, this moment right now, and for the next 10 minutes, I want you to watch and see whether or not you're consistently making contact with your racket head above your wrist. Now, on a ball that's low, you're not going to be able to. But a ball that's above your belly button, your racket head should be above your wrist. Right? Okay? So you can measure your progress, and then you're going to look back at this video 3 months from now and see what you're doing. Remember, the paddle head above the wrist is primarily when the paddle is above your belly button, or when the ball is above your belly button. Good. Don't make me call the police, because you're here. What are you doing in here? Just kidding. No, last night she told me you were supposed to be here today. Okay, now we're going to start 1, 2, 3 firefight. So we're going to count before we start the game. We're going to count 3. So we're not going to start the game yet. We're going to learn to do the counting part first. Okay, so we're going to start every rally. We're going to count to 3. Fourth ball, we're going to say live. Okay? So 1, 2, 3, it would be live now. Yeah? Okay. Not yet. We're still volleying. I want to make sure everybody understands how we count. So you're here. 1, 2, 3, and we would be live. Okay. That's 1. That's 1. Yep. That's why I'm teaching. 1, 2, 3, and then it would be live. Yep. Okay. Okay, everybody understands how we're doing the counting now. So we're going to start with a live ball now. After 3, it's live. We're all going to count together. Ready? 1, 2, 3, live. Okay. 1, 2, 3, live. Yeah, the first 3 why are you moving my basket?
Because I have to go around it, and it's more. It's fine. It's just fucking there. That's all it is.
There we go. Good stuff. Good. Okay, rotate. See the ball? Live game. Oh, nice try. Whoa! Live. Nice shot. Nice. Okay, this is where it becomes really obvious who's hitting down and who's always hitting up. If you watch most people at the below the 3.5 level volleying, they're hitting under the ball on every one of their volleys. That's why they're popping up so much. I want you to be in the habit of hitting on top of the ball as often as possible. Right? That'll help you develop keeping the elbow down. And in a firefight, it will keep your racket up. If your racket is constant, every time you hit a volley, your racket drops. When the ball comes to you, guess what? You're going to be hitting up on it. So I want you to develop the habit of keeping the racket high in these firefights so that when the ball comes back at you quickly, you're hitting down, not popping it up. Yeah, so even a low ball, you can bend your legs and come down and get it, right? You don't have to just... No, you're going to be just off center. Yeah, but keep your paddle high and try and hit down on as many balls as you can. Yep.
So I think this is where I keep. I have a question.
Yep.
I think this is where I keep my ready. You want the ready up here, like so the tip of the nose is more here.
Well, no. I want the paddle head above the wrist. trend towards your backhand just a little bit, right? Yeah, the height, no. So as long as your racket head is above your wrist, I don't care whether it's down here or up here.
Okay.
As long as the racket head's above the wrist. That's the part that I'm. Oh! Yeah, nice speed up. Out. Good. Okay.
Then you let them out.
Let him out. I
I'll be in the
I
kitchen.
want people standing over
I
there,
know you
not
do.
here.
I know
so
you
the
do.
camera's not blocked.
I was out of his house.
Okay. Nice. In. Oh, sorry. Good job hitting down. Hit down. In. There you go, Margaret. In. Cheryl never did like you very much. Good. Oh, nice. Nice. Here you go, Bob. All right, so video analysis. We're in our final couple minutes here. So I want you to go back to watch this video this afternoon, like I said, around 4 o'clock. It should be live. I want you to slow the video down. Everybody know how to slow YouTube videos down? Yeah, bottom right corner, you can slow it down. Watch yourself and watch how often as the ball is coming off your racket, it's popping up and creating an upward arc. Right? I want you to watch for that. It doesn't mean you're never going to create an upward arc. Sometimes you are, right? The ball's low, or if you're trying to hit it a short distance. But if you're hitting it up, the upward arc, and the person across the net from you receiving it is able to raise their paddle up, then you have trouble. Right? So take a look and see how many times you're giving up players opportunities to hit down on the ball. And if you see that there's a lot, then you know that you got something to work on. Did you have a question, or were you just stretch your shoulder? Okay. We got a few more minutes. You guys can keep going. We're pretty much cleaned up. That was awesome, Angela. Got a shoulder issue?
I had massage and I had cupping.
Oh, okay.
And so it's just really like tender.
Yeah.
And so now
Take a break. Telling you that an hour and a half is long enough? Okay, two more points. That's awesome. Okay, last one. All right, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you.